Hello everybody. Today we are making sassy kraut. And sassy kraut is like sauerkraut, just a little sassier. This is a very highly nutritious concoction I'm making here. We've got red or purple cabbage, whatever you like to call it. It looks purple to me. It looks red on when I look through the video, but when I look in person, it looks purple. Anyway, put my Himalayan sea salt in here and let this sit until the juices are released, and lots of juices are released from the cabbage. There's no added water here when you let it sit. And the reason it looks orange when the juice comes out is because I've added turmeric. I've also added ginger. And then our last ingredient will be pineapple. Oh, and I did put some fresh grated black pepper because that helps with the release of some of the with the absorption of some of the nutrients from the turmeric. And so this is a really, like I said, it's going to be a highly probiotic and nutritious sauerkraut. And so I have decided to call it sassy kraut. And I sort of adapted a recipe that I found online from some website, Asian website. And I really like it, and the people who've tasted it really like it. It's delicious. The pineapple adds a little bit of sweetness and also some other special nutrition, and gives it a different flair on the probiotic because we're adding something. Anytime you add something different, you're going to get different strains of bacteria and yeasts in the final product. So now I will put it into the jars and we'll go from there. Okay, now what I did was I added all of the ingredients to these jars and I squished it down as hard as I could. And there was no additional brine added, only the brine that was formed by the release of the juices from the cabbage and from the pineapple. So there was a little bit of extra juice because obviously pineapple is very juicy. But even when you don't use pineapple, the cabbage releases plenty of juice if you add the right amount of sea salt. So I've pressed it down and it's covered in juice. And the next step is to put the weights on. I have tried different weights, and this is the one I found that I love the most. And it's glass, but it has a little handle. And so it's easier to get it out when you're finished fermenting. This holds the vegetables down because they tend to want to float up when the fermentation process begins, because all of those gases are forming and bubbling and everything. So you put the weights in, and then when all of the vegetables and everything are weighted down and they're under the juice, you're ready to put the top, either put a top loosely on or put one of these fancy gadgets, which is, it releases air, but it doesn't allow air, doesn't really allow air to come in from the outside, but it releases the gases that are forming. And then after it's finished fermenting, you can put the regular top, take the weight out and put the regular top on and put it in the refrigerator. This is going to ferment for 6 weeks before I put it in the refrigerator. And then it'll continue to mature in the refrigerator and be good until it's all gone. So there you have it, sassy kraut at its best, packed with nutrition, probiotics, and lots of Antioxidants, yes. Have a great day.